Hello everybody and welcome back to the Just Jacob channel. A few days ago, the Minecraft Live 2024 event happened, and I did watch it, but I was really intrigued by some of the things that they showed. They showed a lot more than I expected, so I decided that I'm just going to go over some of it and just talk about it, just discuss, and just get my thoughts out there about what some of the things they could be talking about mean for the future of some of these projects, such as the Minecraft movie, or a Minecraft movie. I also may as well go over the stuff that they have planned for the new Minecraft update, such as the Pale Garden and the Creaking, which are some really cool stuff. I really like what they're adding into this new update. I suppose first things first, I should go over the bundles. Bundles are finally being added to the game. They've apparently been in the experimental snapshots for a good few years now, and they're finally being added to the main game, which is very nice indeed.
This is Matthew, take one.
We added bundles to help people pack more into their inventory. So in old versions of Minecraft, if you were digging a tunnel, you might end up with 64 blocks of cobblestone and it fits into one inventory slot. Today, if you dig that same tunnel, you're going to get a lot of different blocks. Even if it's only 64 blocks in total, they're going to take a lot of inventory slots because they don't stack together. A bundle lets you pack those items together, reclaim that space, and have an inventory that feels like it did back in the early days.
I do like that they are addressing the inventory problems of current versions of Minecraft,
the bundle,
like how much less time it takes for your inventory to get completely filled up with junk.
Playing survival.
What information did they gather from this one? This is an empty inventory, basically. They just have a few saplings and like random stuff. Like I guess you could put the seeds, the feather, the sapling, the dirt. Like, you could put most of this into a bundle, but it's just funny that this is like an empty inventory.
And we said, what could this player do if they had a bundle? What we found is that most people would be able to free up 8 inventory slots or more, which gave them a lot of room to carry more of anything they wanted.
Minecrafters and take a closer look at how we made this film.
All right.
Let's do it. And action!
I'm Torve, Creative Director of Entertainment for Mojang.
I'm Jared Hess, the director of a Minecraft movie.
We're super excited to
A Minecraft movie.
Information about how we made this movie.
I still don't like that title, but
That fun, amazing, creative spirit that is Minecraft.
they said that there's a reason for it, so I'm not gonna question it.
We thought a lot about what kind of movie to do, and we chose live action because it's not something that's been seen before on this scale.
Creators have
You sure about that? You sure about that? You did live action because it's never been done before on this scale? Really? I don't know about that. One thing I will say that I did not know, that I was convinced otherwise, was the fact that this is an actual set. Like, this is a massive set. Like, all of these are actual locations and props. When in the trailer, I don't know what they did, but they made everything look fake and CGI and garbage. I don't know if it's just because the movie is still, like, however many months away. I think it's not coming out till, like, April or something like that. Like, I don't know if it's just early footage, like, not what the movie will look like, which I doubt. I don't know what it is about the way it looked in the trailer that just didn't look real in the slightest. But then you look at this footage and it's like, wait, but it's actual locations and props, and so why did it look like that? I don't know. It's really difficult to sort of figure out what it is about this movie that just looks so off, aside from the realistic looking animals. That's probably the worst thing.
made such amazing stories and short films and content in the animation space, and it was like, oh, this is
also, there's been a joke going around that the director of this movie, at least I think that was this is the director, right? This guy.
What would happen if I would wake up inside the mind?
Anyways, there's been jokes going around that he looks more like Steve than Jack Black does in this movie, which is hilarious.
being human beings that are actually going into this cubic dimension of the overworld, and how those characters are engaging in that space. And
look at it, it's all real. I had no idea.
Like everything is blocks.
We had just an absolutely amazing.
Look, it's all real. I don't know why. It looks really cool in this context, but in the trailer, it just everything looked off.
Part of that is because just like every Minecrafter, every player,
Every miner.
it's very intentional that this movie is called a Minecraft movie as opposed to the Minecraft movie.
What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that? I've heard people talk about this before. I've heard people bring this up. And him saying this in this video is actually the reason why I wanted to make my video talking about this, because that is a really interesting point that he makes, is that this is called a Minecraft movie instead of the Minecraft movie. And I thought that that was just a stupid decision from them, that like they were trying to be quirky with it, like, oh, it's called a Minecraft movie instead of the Minecraft movie or whatever. And I still think that it's a kind of a dumb title for the movie, but apparently according to him, there is a reason why it is called a Minecraft movie instead of the Minecraft movie. So I'm curious to find out what he means by that, or what they mean by that. Like maybe Mojang is cooking something else. Maybe they've got a something bigger planned for the actual Minecraft movie. Really curious. They specifically made sure that they specified that in this video, probably because of all the backlash regarding the movie, if I was to guess. But yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know what to think. I don't know what he means by that. So I think that they mean that this isn't the Minecraft movie. It is just a Minecraft movie, and there's going to be more. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see.
We have an ensemble of characters, these unlikely misfits that get thrown into this adventure into the overworld. And we experience a lot of that through one of our characters named Henry, who's a young man going through a tough time in his life, and he literally has to create to survive.
You know,
What is that thing?
page, and I was like reading the script, like, oh wait, these
Is that supposed to be like the center of a beacon?
hanging in his room, like building and making stuff. But that's what he is. He's like a maker.
See, look at that. What is that? What is this supposed to be? We saw Jason Momoa's character holding this thing in the trailer, and people are like, "What is that? What is this? The Avengers? Why is he holding a Tesseract?" But it is entirely maybe it's a diamond block, or like I said, it could be the center of a beacon. It does look kind of like that. Yeah, see, look at that. It could be that. Maybe they're trying to build a beacon for whatever reason. I don't know. But you need a nether star to make that thing, and obsidian. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to watch a movie to find out.
Maker, and he's a creator. Such a big part of Minecraft has been the creator community and modding. So we thought that the Henry character could represent basically the modder, the person who takes the vanilla game and tweaks it and adjusts it, and then he comes into the Minecraft world and he meets Steve, and Steve knows.
So is the headcanon of this movie that this is Henry's modded survival world, and he got transported into it, and for some reason all these other people followed him? It seems like that's what he is insinuating, is that this isn't a vanilla game. This is a modded game, so that they can justify putting all these non-Minecraft things into the game. It was this kid character Henry who put them into Minecraft, and then, but this is Steve's world. This is Jack Black's world.
Everything about
I don't know.
We've always said that Steve isn't really a character. Like, Steve is what you make him, right?
Yeah.
And we made him Jack Black.
Playing, it was so funny because he would show up and be like, "Oh, dude, Hesmo, dude, we gotta try this thing, dude." You know, some build that he did or something gnarly that happened to him.
Were they playing Bedrock Edition?
Figuring out crafting.
Stinky.
You got yourself a sweet blade. You want to see a blade?
The sword does look cool.
I'll show you a blade. Yeah! Hammer.
Also, why do you need a hammer to use the crafting table.
We looked at the end game texture, and it has this like super pixelated picture of like a hammer and a saw there on the side. So obviously that was built into the real world crafting table. So it got this hammer, and we figured we honored the 3x3 grid perfectly, and thought it would be cool and kind of fun and gratifying to just give it a massive whack and then have things appear. Remember when we were trying to figure out the size of the block that you break itself? Look, when Steve holds a block, it's like this big. And there we actually found out that going 1 meter by 1 meter, which is like, 3 feet by 3 feet, is actually too big. So we scaled it.
Maybe? But why are they that small? Look, is that a dirt block?
And there we actually found
Are those dirt blocks? I just don't like how small they are. You could have gotten away with making them smaller than the game, but why that tiny? They just look like little Lego bricks. Like they look like toys. They don't look like the block.
1 meter by 1 meter, which is like 3 feet by 3 feet, is actually too big. So we scaled it down, and the scale's like.
I can't believe this is a real set. Like in these videos of the set, it looks really cool.
In the foreground, we
But that trailer, though.
But still feel natural and organic to what.
Okay, I will say, Diamond Helmet, that does look kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what some of this other stuff is. It's a little too pixelated to tell, but there are potions. Alright, so yeah, that was basically the entire topic on the Minecraft movie. A Minecraft movie, sorry. And yeah, some of this other stuff, they've got this interactive experience, which looks really cool, but I think it was like 14 hours away from my house, so yeah, that's not happening. Which really sucks, because this looks like it'd be really fun to do.
Where we go? Head to the website and tell us where you want to see the Minecraft experience.
Yeah, I would love to do that, but it's just not really an option. Yep, and then there is the creaking in the new Pale Garden biome, and it is really cool. I really quite like it.
It's our first tree-like creature, and it's almost like it's camouflaging in the pale garden. And when it's dark at night, it's kind of hard to see it except those like emissive eyes.
Yeah, and it also interacts with those trees, which is super fun.
The design is really cool. I really like it.
Cool.
It's also crazy. This is another like horror-themed update in Minecraft. Like first it was the Deep Dark and the Warden. Now it's the Pale Garden and the Creaking, and also yeah, there's finally an actually pure white wood type in the game. Way overdue and very welcome addition. Now we don't need to use birch, which is more of like a tan, as a substitute to white, because it's not white, but it was basically all we had until this update.
Themselves.
And then we also have like.
It does look quite nice, and it goes very well with the deep slate blocks and probably Blackstone, the nether ones. Yeah, really cool stuff.